spiritual superstars. Welcome, welcome, welcome to your weekly spiritual guidance, our weekly spiritual guidance. Take a deep breath in as you come in. Calm your human down. Right, calm your human. Type in your pound or hashtag 1111. All right, let's take a beautiful deep breath in together. Deep, deep, deep. Challenging your human, kissing your higher self, and letting it all out. Blow all out to the universe. Another deep breath in. Blow it all out. Relaxing your shoulders, your hands. We're going to try spiritual guidance without any pictures or anything like that because it's so important that you have the time to develop your own spiritual gifts. That's what I'm here for, to help you master your gifts so you can master your awakening. You can help be a part of the light in that movement that we need so desperately in this world. And bless others. Many blessings, Shaniqua. Okay, so ready? So I need you to focus on your mind's eye. That's your spiritual sight. And you are going to receive spiritual guidance. You will receive downloads. I guarantee it. So I want you to focus on your mind's eye. How do you do that? You take your deep breath in. You exhale completely out. And you make a decision to focus on the silence within your space. Now, there might be chaos going on. I'm going to get to the spiritual guidance. I promise you messages are coming in, but I want to teach you at the same time because it's so important that you be an active participant in your own spiritual journey. So you're going to do your best to try to find the quiet amongst the noise and the distractions in your space. You do that by focusing on your breath. So breathe in loud enough so that you can hear it and you can tap into the sound of your breath. And so when you blow out forcefully. Other people might feel it as, hey, what's wrong? But everything is right. And so stay in control of your space. Your space within you, not without you, not outside of you. All right. Thank you so much, Divine Source, for allowing me to channel our spiritual guidance with 100% accuracy. Okay. It's time. I see some people on the roller coaster, but the roller coaster has sped up. It's not a roller coaster. It's the round thing, the Ferris wheel. And you literally are being flung off that the Ferris wheel. But you get up just fine, and you get up a brand new you. And so that tells me that this is a time to break out of your shell. Whatever dreams you're working on, whatever business initiatives you're working on, whatever projects at your job, whatever you're working on in your love life, maybe there's someone new that you've got your eye on. This is the time to act differently, not be phony or fake. This is the time to break away from the fear. So it may not be all the fears, all of the inhibitions that you have, but it certainly is a one huge part of your fear that you're holding on to, okay? Thank you so much. So example, if you are more of, I can't ask them out, this is the time to do that and just say, hey, I'm kind of nervous about this. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to, would you like to go out? Are you seeing someone? I like you. You can say that. I like you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I see someone saying, you know what? F it. Literally, that's what you said to yourself. F it. You know what? Screw this. I am going for it. And you literally are applying for job after job after job after job. You have now finally got it. That your job is to find the type of job you really want. Not to settle, not to give up, not to be a part of your surroundings. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Come on in, type in your 4 1s, the pound 1111, so people know where to come to, where to find it when they search it. When they search the pound or hashtag 1111 on YouTube, on the globe, they'll know, or on the internet, they'll know where to go. Type it in. I see someone has finally understood your path, your calling, that you can finally do your business and still enjoy life. You can still enjoy life. You can still have family. You can still have a social life. And no, you don't have to be bogged down by post after post after post after post. Because I see you literally writing in a book and giving it some thought now. Really knowing that what you see is not always the truth. Really knowing that no, you don't have to break your bank account. You don't have to go broke to try to grow your business. So what that tells me is you are taking the information that's coming to you free from the outlets that you're going on to, social media, you're researching, you're reading. Those look like, that looks like a audiobook app. And these are all free options. In the search option, type free. Whatever outlet you're looking at, type free. I see teachers pay teachers. Go ahead, teacher. All right. Type free at the top. Thank you so much. You're starting to see that all your hard work, you can put it in and monetize it very easily in apps that are already in existence. Don't try to recreate the wheel. But you're being more mindful of what you put out there. And good for you, because people are watching. Okay, here come the haters. All right, spiritual superstars, I see the haters. You have to thank the Most High for the haters, okay? So everybody who has paused living their dreams because of family that doubts you, that have told you you can't make it in more ways than one, they show you that they don't support you by ignoring you, by saying, oh, that's stupid or that's silly or you're going to be like the rest of them and fail and make you the joke. You are looking at those naysayers and looking past them. You look through them, the doubters. You've got to keep going. You've got to know that those voices that are coming to you are those that gave up on their own dreams, and you've got to move past it. Now I see this week you're just choosing one thing to focus on. That's it. No more overwhelm. Being patient and kind with yourself, but still challenging yourself in business, in your job, in your sources of income. One thing you're focusing on. It could be showing up at the job on time. I see someone's there when another person is opening the door and they look at you like, what are you doing here? Are you on the schedule to open? And you're like, no. And that tells me right there that listen to this. That definitely is telling the way that you just responded. It was like, what are you all in my business for? So, minimum. Do not say more than the minimum this week. That's priceless. Only the minimum. Come here, Vertus. Come on. You need to get down. Come here, honey. Okay. The minimum. Bare minimum. Don't explain anything that you don't need to anybody. Thank you so much. Let's talk about love real quick. Thank you so much. Oh, see, you already are shining bright in that person's eyes, so keep it going. It's about to be 11 minutes, 11 seconds in. I want you to take a deep breath in. Focus on what Divine Source tells you right now. Listen to the silence. Your spiritual guidance will be a statement, a word, a vision, but it will be the anomaly in your moment. You may say this to help you tap into what Spirit has for you. And it's the Holy Spirit. It's our Creator. Divine Source, please show me my spiritual guidance the way that I can receive it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So in love, you're shining bright. You are that unique one in their eyes. You're the white peacock, very rare. And Spirit's telling you this week to shine bright, to remember how far you've come, to know that yes, those downloads, those messages, those synchronicities telling you that you won't find the love of your life at your job, at the church, on social media, are telling you to look deeply within your heart and soul of where you really want to be. Where do you want to really be when you're not in those places? If you say at home, is it a neighbor? Is it a neighbor's friend or family that you're ignoring, that really has their eye on you and is good for you? They've been trying to help you bring the groceries in. They help you with stuff around the house. You notice them that they don't usually have people coming over. Single parent. What is it? But you are to shine bright. And keep being proud of yourself. Open to receiving those compliments. Thank you so much. To give them. It's going to feel nervous for many, I think. feel like it's out of your comfort zone for sure. Oh, okay. So reconsider. Reconsider. Spirit is encouraging you to just stop for a minute. Take a deep breath in and wait before you make the same type of decision you've made before. It's the pivot. Meditate. Listen to the silence and pivot from the decision you've made before. Don't repeat it. You're breaking a cycle this week. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. Someone is about to spend their money on some clothes. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. I just saw rainbow come up and you leave the job. You look like you don't have any kids. You leave, and so this may be like you just don't have kids with you at the moment. Like you haven't picked them up from school, or you haven't gone home to see them yet, or maybe you don't have any, okay? But you're by yourself. You just left the job. You go into a store. I see rainbow. So this is a common store. This is a store where you can just easily go in and get a couple things and you don't need it. You're spending money that you are definitely going to need in the future. Take that same money that you have that urge to go buy something that's not going to be an asset to you, that's not going to benefit you long term, and invest it. I am so serious on that one. Spirit was like, do not do it. And you're ignoring your spirit guides. They are pushing you back. There's obstacle after obstacle. You're on E in your gas, okay? In your gas tank, you're on E. You go to that gas tank. You go to the gas station. You have to wait. It's a line. You're frustrated. You get the gas. You can't even pay at the pump. You have to ultimately go in, so you're frustrated about that. You go back out. You have to move your car to another gas pump because that one's broken. All of these are signs that you need to just go on back home, make it home, because you're not totally on E. Then, as you're going into the parking lot, there's like a big pothole, and you hit it. Of all the things, you hit that pothole and you're frustrated. And it was just another sign to just stop you. So whatever it is that seem like minor inconveniences, they are meant to just slow you down. And in those moments of slowing down, Spirit's asking you to reconsider your steps to the decision you're about to make regarding money. Don't do it. Oh my gosh, look at that. Spiritual superstars. It's a red flag. Red flag, red flag, red flag. Okay? Focus on it. What do you see in your mind's eye? You're psychic. What do you see? What is Spirit showing you? Type it in the chat. Red flag, red. Oof, I know my red flag. I saw it. I saw it. And honey, this affects love. This affects the unconditional love coming into you. This is not just romantic love. This is divine love. This is your peace. This is how your energy is all love. Because your significant other, the one that has their eye on you, the one you have your eye on, can feel that stress, can feel anything that is bothering you. They can feel it. They see it. And you don't need it. What I saw with this red flag that comes up, and the red flag is telling us this week, pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to what's not being said. Pay attention to what's being said. Pay attention to behavior. Whatever doesn't match up in that moment and you don't get an instant, okay, this feels good, red flag. My red flag is stay away from coworkers that are complaining this week. Sometimes, we vent and My classroom sometimes gets to be that. So I just simply get up and go do something else. That's what I'm going to do this week. Red flag. Divine Source, please show us our final spiritually guided message and love. And watch out, because those behaviors out of fear, I feel like you're going to react the way you've reacted in the past. Don't deny someone to take care of you, to love on you, to show you how much you mean to them, based on what you're feeling, that fear of, could this be real? Do they really care about me? Are they just using me? Are they just going to take advantage of me? Trust. Allow yourself to be vulnerable now. And say that, I feel a little nervous. But it feels good. Thank you so much, Divine Soul. Ooh. Okay. There's deal breakers here. There's a new addition. There's a major decision in love, and there's marriage. Okay. So listen, spiritual superstars, the last card out is marriage. So if that is your focus, if you want to get remarried, if you want to get married, if that is your ideal, if you're already married, there's some decisions you have to make that are major. It's keeping you up at night. It's something that pops into your mind during the day. It is something that has to be made. You have to move forward on it. Don't miss your window of opportunity. So the way you're going to make your decision is, thank you so much, thank you so much. The third sign. Spirit is already showing you. I feel like most people have already received 2 signs. So you're waiting on that confirmation. Ask God. Just ask. Ask. If you call God, God, say, God, please show me my 3rd sign so that I can receive it. Show me my spiritual guidance the way I can receive it. If you pray to Allah and ask for that sign of confirmation. Is it Jehovah, Jah, the Holy Spirit, Source, Spirit, however way you call our higher power? Ask. Specifically ask. Don't be afraid to ask. You don't need to ask a pastor, me, your friend. You don't need to ask any angel, nobody else. Go straight to God on this one. Okay? Go straight to God. Just ask. You can ask verbally, ask within yourself, silently to yourself, because the Holy Spirit's always listening, okay? New addition, meaning you're welcoming someone else in your space. It could be pregnancy, could be a child coming back home, a family member coming in. But I feel like with the deal breaker coming in right after that, you need to set boundaries. You need to set standards and values, and let your requirements in that relationship speak for you. Do not go back. Don't go against your own standards. Don't go against your values this week. But there is a new person coming into your life, into your family life. So you might be introducing someone to the kids. You might be introducing someone to your parents, grandparents, something like that. But definitely, the deal breaker is there. You're struggling with information that you've just recently found out. So definitely make sure you've got some checks and balances there. Not letting anybody use your social security number, put your name on things. You're not co-signing for anybody. No, for no reason, nothing. You're not, no co-signing on anyone's anything. No business transactions that you're co-signing for, anything like that. The deal breaker. I feel like, we're watching the red flags. So remember, you've got to have those requirements that are attached to your boundaries in every relationship, not just love. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And you got options. So even if you feel temporarily lonely, it is temporary and you don't have to go against your own standards, okay? Stick with that. If the deal breakers are here and marriage is here, is Spirit telling you, okay, you know what your deal breakers are, so you also know to focus on marriage because that's what you want. If you know that there's information that is going to cause some problems in your marriage, to have that conversation, it's a red flag. If you know that there's someone else in your marriage, a third party, someone that has overstepped their bounds, either with your spouse or with you, then it's a major decision that you've got to make. But continue to always shine bright and reconsider the decisions that you're going to make this week. Spiritual superstars, I hope and pray that this gives you some guidance to move through your week. And remember, use your mind's eye. What is Spirit telling you through your spiritual guidance? All right, love you. And if you have not gotten your elixirs, head on over to your Etsy shop, Spiritual Superstars. Etsy.com, Spiritual Superstars. Love you. Mwah. Have a beautifully blessed week.